Have you ever wondered, how does my furnace work? Well, it's really cool. Well, hot. Unless it's not working, then it's cool. But that's not very cool. Anyway, in this video, we'll tell you the 13 things that you need to know about how a furnace works, and I promise it won't be as confusing as what I just tried to say. Come on. I usually ask you to subscribe to the channel at the end of the video, but do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe right now. I'm sure there's a button down there below the video somewhere. Just subscribe. Come on. Well, that was different. Even though furnaces and air conditioners can be a little intimidating, the more you understand about how a furnace works, the better prepared you'll be when it comes time to make repair and replacement decisions. Now, for ease of explanation, we've broken your heating system down into two main parts. The furnace, where the air gets heated, and the living space, where the warm air is distributed throughout the house. Now, even though there's more to how a furnace works than the basics we're gonna go over today, this should give you enough information to answer the question, how does my furnace work? Now at the furnace, you're gonna find a circuit board, the inducer motor, you've got an igniter, a gas valve, a flame sensor, you've got the heat exchanger, you also have the exhaust venting, you have combustion air, you have a blower fan, and you've got the filter. Now this is a high efficiency unit. You can tell because it's got PVC piping for the combustion and the exhaust. If this was not a high efficiency furnace, you would notice a metal vent going out the top, and you might notice louvered doors because that's how it brings the combustion air in. Either way, whether yours is high efficiency or not high efficiency, the information we're going to tell you about how a furnace works will apply to either one. In the living space, you'll find the thermostat, supply vents, and return air vents. Okay, I'm going to tell you how a furnace works now, but bear with me because there's a lot of things that have to happen in a very specific order in order for your furnace to work. And so I'm going to try and strike a balance between not enough information and too much information. Hopefully it's just right. Now, back to how a furnace works. It all starts when the temperature in the room drops below the thermostat setting. The thermostat sends a signal to the circuit board calling for heat. The inducer motor turns on and draws combustion air into the furnace. This helps to make sure the gas is burning efficiently. Next, an igniter will either glow or spark to ignite the gas that starts flowing. This gas ignites into flames while the hot air and noxious gases are drawn into the heat exchanger. To make sure that the gas ignites, there's a flame sensor that's placed right in the path where the flame should be. If a flame is detected, the heating process continues while all of the hot air is being drawn into the heat exchanger. The heat exchanger gets very hot, and as the air blows across it, it heats up and is blown through the house. Before we get to that, we need to talk about where the fumes, gases, and carbon monoxide goes. The heat exchanger tubes have openings on either end. The flames superheat the air that enters into one end, then all of the dangerous gases exit out the other end, which is connected to an exhaust that vents outside the house. Back to the air that's blowing across the heat exchanger. This is the real secret of how a furnace works. With help from the blower fan, the cool air in the home is drawn through the return vents, through the filter, and across the heat exchanger. Then, the newly warmed air is blown through the ducting and out the supply vents all around your home. The air cools off and is drawn back through the return vents, and the process repeats itself until the room is warm enough and the thermostat sends a signal to stop. And that's how a furnace works. Now these 13 things, they're designed to work together, and if even one of them stops working, you could experience a variety of problems, most of which result in your furnace blowing cold air, and that's the last thing you want in the middle of the winter. If you ever do find yourself with a furnace that's blowing cold air, be careful how much you attempt yourself. It's easy to get in over your head and do more damage than good. There's a lot of moving parts and pieces, and it's always good to have a certified HVAC technician that knows what he's doing come out and take a look at your system. He'll have all of the proper tools and experience and be able to diagnose and fix the problem correctly the first time. If you found this video about how a furnace works helpful and informative, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. We really need to know if you like what we're making. Also, if there's anything else you want to know about how your electrical, plumbing, heating, or air conditioning system works, leave your suggestions in the comments below. That way, we know what videos you want us to make next. Now, don't forget to subscribe. There's a big circle right there. Click it and subscribe. That way, you get notifications when our new videos come out. Thanks. Have a great day. The script is more of just like a suggestion at this point. It's not a video shoot unless I take 10 times. One take Wilson, starting now. Have you ever... That was going to be a perfect take, too. Man.